You walk into a room. Within 50 milliseconds, faster than you can blink, your brain has already decided who in that room is attractive. You haven't spoken a word. You don't know their name. But your biology has already passed its verdict. We like to think attraction is about type, personality, or a shared sense of humor. But beneath the surface, a 300,000-year-old biological machine is running a secret diagnostic. It's looking for genetic health, hormonal balance, and something called the MHC complex. Today, we're peeling back the skin. We're exploring the dark, evolutionary mechanics of attraction, and why your mind is the last one to know what your body has already decided. Why are we obsessed with symmetry? In the wild, symmetry is a signal. It tells the brain that this individual grew up without major parasitic infections or genetic mutations. To your subconscious, a symmetrical face isn't just pretty, it's a badge of high-quality DNA. Look closely at the eyes. See that dark ring around the iris? That's the limbal ring. Studies show that people with thicker, darker limbal rings are rated as significantly more attractive. Why? Because they fade with age and health issues. It is a biological freshness date. But beauty isn't just seen, it's heard. Before you even finish your first sentence, the pitch and resonance of your voice are broadcasting your hormonal health to everyone in earshot. Studies show that men are biologically drawn to women with higher-pitched voices. Why? Because high pitch is a biomarker for high estrogen in youth. Conversely, women often subconsciously prefer men with deeper, resonant voices, a signal of high testosterone and physical dominance. It's a literal vocal fingerprint. Your brain is analyzing the vibrations to calculate the other person's age, strength, and even their current stage in their reproductive cycle. You think you're having a conversation. Your biology is performing a sonar scan. Here is where it gets dark. Our brains use a cognitive shortcut called the halo effect. When we find someone physically attractive, our subconscious automatically assumes they are also intelligent, kind, and trustworthy. In American courtrooms, attractive defendants are statistically less likely to be convicted, and when they are, they receive lighter sentences. We aren't just attracted to them, we are biologically biased to believe they are better people. It's a glitch in our psychological hardwiring that society exploits every single day. Have you ever wondered why red is the color of romance? It's not just a marketing trick for Valentine's Day. It is a deep-seated biological trigger. Across the animal kingdom, red is the color of readiness. In humans, an increase in blood flow to the skin, a flush, signals health, vitality, and arousal. When a woman wears red, men statistically rate her as more attractive and are more likely to spend money on a date. But here's the twist. It works both ways. Women perceive men in red as having higher social status and more confidence. It is the ultimate biological hack for visibility. Can you smell a soulmate? In a famous study, women were asked to smell t-shirts worn by men they had never met. They consistently chose the shirts of men whose immune system genes, MHC, were the opposite of their own. This isn't a coincidence. If you have children with someone who has different immune genes, your children will have a super immune system. Your nose is literally trying to engineer a stronger generation, bypassing your rational dating preferences entirely. It's not just your face, it's your chemistry. High levels of testosterone in men and estrogen in women create specific physical markers. stronger jawlines, or smoother skin. But even more powerful is cortisol. Research shows that the most attractive people often have low cortisol levels. They are calm. They are unfazed. In the language of evolution, calm equals resource-rich. If you aren't stressed, you are a winner. And nothing is more magnetic than the biology of a winner. There is a secret dance happening in every successful interaction. It's called mirroring. When we are attracted to someone, our mirror neurons fire, causing us to subconsciously copy their body language, speech patterns, and even their blink rate. If you want to know if someone is truly into you, look at their feet. If they are pointed directly at you, their subconscious is locked in. If they mirror your movements, their brain is trying to build a biological bridge. It is the body's way of saying, I am like you. We are a match. We like to believe we are rational beings, making conscious choices about our partners. But the truth is, we are just the latest version of a very old program. From the way your pupils dilate in the dark, to the invisible chemicals you breathe in during a first kiss, every choice is a calculation made by ancestors who survived because they chose the right DNA. You aren't just falling in love. You are fulfilling a biological destiny that is millions of years in the making. If you found these hidden mechanics of human nature fascinating, subscribe to join the lab. Check out our other video on the psychology of video games to see how these same biological triggers are being used to keep you addicted to your screen.